That's not the
That's
present.
not
What the? I accidentally closed it. What the?
How do you accidentally close it? That's such a freaking
Hello, Noah here.
moment.
That
That was the wrong sound. That's there.
That's a very me thing to do.
That's a very
Noah here.
to do. What
the hell is that sound effect?
Ned, what are you doing?
Sorry, just sprinkling salt.
What isn't that doing?
That sounded okay. No, don't act like you. No, you know what I meant.
Okay, let's. All right, no soundboard for like the next 10 minutes. I'm timing you out.
Okay, just one last.
Nice.
Can I just do one last one before that?
Go ahead.
All right.
No soundboard for 15 minutes.
You said 10.
There you go. He's altered the deal. Pray he doesn't alter it any further.
Pray forgive the discourtesy for altering our deal.
Hello, Noah here.
Yeah, you hadn't started the stream.
I started a stream like just now.
Sorry.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. When last we left off, we had just discovered the second body. It was, to our not so much surprise, but I guess you could say despair, it was Kizuna Tamori.
Someone say despair.
Yeah, someone did. And it occurred naturally, as things tend to happen in Danganronpa games. It occurred after she had gotten the completion of a character arc of sorts, where she went from not wanting to be in the larger group that freaking Tsurugi Kinjo sectioned off, to actually wanting to be a part of our group after a lot of persuasion and a lot of I guess intervention that could be interpreted as far too aggressive, right, guys?
I would say so.
I would agree. Also, hi guys, we're
Have
also
we gone
here.
over theories yet?
Oh yeah, we have theory
Craz have a lot
time.
of theories.
So
We have
here's
theory
my
time.
theory. So I do have a theory, and it's a crazy one. Where you're gonna have to bear
Craz,
with me.
no, just hold on a second. Before you give your theory, Ned, I want to thank you for doing the intro because I could not be trusted to do it because I'm just
Say your goddamn line, Noah.
Hello,
You're welcome.
Noah here.
There you
All right,
go.
Craz, go
Now,
ahead.
now you guys know this is a Noah video. I know this might have seemed like a net neutrality video, but you know now you know it's a Noah video.
Go ahead and give your theory.
Now hear me out. Noah's the mastermind.
This is gonna be a long video. This is gonna be a long
We have a murder investigation. Noah, it was gonna be a long video.
All right, let me give
The actual theory that Noah has agreed with me on is that I think there's a mechanism used for this murder.
Yeah, I
There's
think
gotta
that this
be.
is like a Rube Goldberg machine.
Because apparently she was killed by that stabbing of her neck, which means like there's gotta be someone would just like
She also
stab you in the neck unless like there was a struggle.
She also got sliced across the stomach. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, but like that's far more humane than just stab. Is it more humane? I don't know. None of it is humane actually. I'm gonna just say that now.
Well,
The proof, the evidence for the mechanism theory is if you would look behind Haruhiko, there's a bit of a burn situation going on around here.
all right. So anyway, as for my theories, I have quite a couple of them. These will probably change as the game goes on. But first one is that Akane is going to kill Tsurugi in Chapter 5 because there are
right.
ideological differences because they've been clashing a lot, and I feel like at some point, like someone's going to kill, and it's not going to be Tsurugi. Though it would be kind of cool for him. It would be kind of interesting to have him kill instead, but I have a feeling Akane is going to burst open like a bottle at some point and just kill him. And then I'm going to say that Mikako is going to die in Chapter 4 by suicide to help the group. I'm not sure how that's going to turn out, but that's my theory for now. And then I have my survivors right now as Yuki, Rei, Teruya, Kanata, and Kinji. Now, in those, there is room for a mastermind, but I honestly don't see any of those characters as the mastermind. So for now, those are my survivors.
I'm gonna say the mastermind is Monokuma.
Don't say.
That might be a crazy idea.
Who could have seen that one coming? Anyway, let's let's actually get into the episode. Korlin, go ahead.
Oh wait, we're doing Danganronpa.
This was no joke. It was all burned up.
Yeah, it still smells like something is burning.
But this is an important place, so if you break it, it's a big deal, right? I mean, geez, it's such a mess.
I'll make an exception. It was for a murder, so who cares?
Okay, I'm sorry, I just like... What is that thing covered in blood in the top left?
We'll take a look at that. Let's worry about that later and do our investigation first.
Yeah, Craz!
Yeah, you're right.
I'm right? I'm right!
Oh!
Huh?
So what's this octocorn doing here? Oh.
What the there's a piece of cloth that I see for the... Why is... I forgot the translation was kind of shitty. There's a piece of cloth that I see for the first time. That's not the important issue. It's bloody.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell! I don't know where this came from, but it's bloody hell, so it must be related to the crime, right? It's a little burn, but it's enough to cover a human body. Yeah, maybe the killer stabbed Tamori and she was bleeding, so they used the cloth to prevent it. But that would mean that they were in here doing the stabbing themselves, and I don't know who would be so vicious to do that.
But does she even wear that type of cloth?
Well, it doesn't matter if she wears that type of cloth. They could have just gotten this from somewhere else.
Yeah, honestly, it looks... Well, my first thought would have been like a bag or something. It did not look like a cloth to me.
Tamori suffered a lot of...
No, we're like 5 minutes in, man. Come on.
8 minutes. Correction. Tamori suffered a lot of blood loss, so they had to...
That doesn't mean editor Noah's not going to spend like 3 minutes editing that.
Making fun of my editing style again, aren't you?
No!
So they had to contain it at the time of the murder. Of course, the cause of that was the neck wound. With the throat cut, they had to act fast, as it would...
Oh boy!
As it would have dripped on the floor with every second. Help! Help me! Preventing the blood from splashing.
Help me!
That's quite premeditated.
Premeditated.
What is wrong with me today, man? That's quite premeditated from the killer. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ with the ball.
Suddenly, when I turned over the piece of cloth, I was able to discover a few things under it.
A lighter?
A lighter? This is a lighter. A cheap
not to be
compact
confused
lighter.
with the infamous Ace Attorney igniter.
That is used to... That is used to lit... That is used to light a small fire. It doesn't necessarily have the firepower to create a huge one. Maybe it has horsepower instead. However, the fact that this lighter is here means that this must have caused the beginning of it, so it's natural to say that there should be... Craz, why? Bro, why do you keep laughing? You're making me laugh.
Because the translation's so bad!
Besides, it's not just that. The lighter was covered under the cloth together with another object.
And you sound like you're on the edge of laughing that whole time!
I'm sorry, we shouldn't be laughing. This is really dark, but like... The translation is so fucking bad! There's a crumpled paper here, let's see.
Like, this translation feels like a Door episode. Can you tell me what this thing? Oh.
This is...
What the...
The thing again? It's the thing. It's clobbering time!
It's Korean!
I couldn't read the contents properly because it was almost blurred out. It was difficult to recognize any words at all, but
Is it burned out,
I
actually?
knew where this paper came from. The secret note. Monokuma told
Wait,
us
what?
about this modem and shared it to everyone.
You
There's
can
also-
read Korean?
This, what is
What?
this? Yuki Maeda
Oh,
might
fuck!
be
What the
what?
That's a no good.
Might be a killer. Might have a
be
secret
planning to
personality.
vote for you at the next tribal council.
Might be the mastermind.
Brother, you're stretching it a bit.
It's my secret note, huh? This is. Why is this at the scene of the crime?
Oh boy.
The contents are almost burned out, so I don't know what my secret written in here is. Fine, but if it's a shameful secret to me, then I blame the translation for this.
Okay, Noah, just have a quick sip of water, man.
No, there's so many things. No way. Again, this motive caused another murder? Let's think about this for a moment. Did Tamori pick up my note? Picked up my note, I mean? No, wait.
That's impossible.
What? With what rights do you even base on? I'll look anyways. What? This says really useless information. Who would want to know this?
It is a joke after all. What a stupid motive faux show.
Shut up! If you're old enough, you shouldn't be sleeping with your dad. You're a mess.
But how in blazes did they find out?
How in
Also, is it just me, or is this a really unflattering angle?
The secret that Tamori picked up was Otori's. Hey, those names rhyme. So there's one possibility left. The culprit picked up my secret. It's possible they created the fire in order to destroy the evidence and burn everything. But the weird thing is my secret going to kill someone that much? Can't be.
Sorry, hold on, what? Was my secret going to kill someone that... What?
I just kind of ignored it.
Was my secret going to matter to someone that much? Just say that.
Oh, was my secret going to matter?
We're gonna be here all day if we get tripped up on every little thing.
Okay, well this is the first one I'm actually tripped up on.
Even though there are embarrassing secrets, there was no secret that could motivate the murder to happen. I'll take it. Maybe I'll find out something later.
Later! The secret message has... Fuck you!
What the hell is...
Hello.
What's this? Something's broken.
My heart.
Is this a broken flashlight? Actually, there's two broken flashlights here. These must have been Tamori's and the culprits. Even with the flashlight, you need to turn on the dark switch. That could have been Tamori, right? Then how did the culprit manage to navigate?
There's two of them.
Without being noticed.
Hey, who's to say that they weren't noticed?
But why are these broken? Was there a reason to break them, or...?
Break it down.
Let me break it down for you. Because the Switchium has no light, we brought a lamp. We have to rely on this.
I knew it was called the Switchium.
I didn't want to mention it, but is Switchium even a word?
No. What makes you think it was?
Didn't we do this last time?
I just want to check it again.
The victim is a Tamori because
No.
the second floor school's floor of the power room. There's a long cut wounds on the stomach and excessive bleeding, along with a fatal wound on the esophagus. This was the cause of death, caused by a knife. The miracle didn't happen.
Huh? What's this?
X? Oh god, Twitter caused this murder.
Okay. At first I thought it was just blood, but the blood appears to indicate the handwriting of something on the floor. X4? No, it's written 3 X's and a bigger X mark.
A male?
That?
Maeda, is that a dying message?
Dying message? Is that something that comes out of a mystery story?
Well, it's not necessarily only in fiction. It's entirely possible for victims to leave a clue of their killer.
Then this clue left by Tamori when she died. Does this clue mean anything, though?
Well, I can't confirm since I'm not a detective.
Shuichi!
What's up?
It's possible the blood sprayed in that manner by accident. However, due to the circumstances, it is more likely to be a dying message. We have to decipher it.
Yeah, wish I could know what it means, though.
If only we had, like, an ultimate police officer or something.
The last message Tamori left to us. XXX, capital X. What does this mean?
Bit too late to be flirting, don't you think? You still laughed.
Maeda?
Inori, are you doing an autopsy? I bet I accidentally went through that line a bit fast.
Yeah, Kinjo took over, so I'm gonna work hard.
He took over? What do you mean?
He's prosecuting the case.
Well, he said he had something to check and went somewhere else. When I was doing Maki's, we made the autopsy together.
What did you check? Also, how about we confirm things together?
What to say? It's a terrible amount of blood loss. Humans have excessive amount of bleeding when about 1/3 of the blood volume flows out. This is not around 1/3, as you can see. It's amazing that even that this amount of blood came out. Neck wounds are definitely fatal, but it would have self-coagulated to some extent after the heart stops. The amount of bleeding should have gradually decreased.
This means... Are you saying something caused the mass bleeding? I mean, it seems pretty obvious that it was the knife, but...
No, I can't confirm this with just my opinion, but if your blood pressure is high, then there'd be a lot of bleeding, that much I know.
That felt like...
In simpler terms, there are individual differences. Well, there is a lot of bleeding in this case, meaning it must have taken a while before she died.
No!
Before dead. That's awful. Sorry, I know. I shouldn't be laughing. It's just fucking translation.
Listen, I was trying not to think about the point.
Thanks to that, Tamori felt a terrible pain before drawing their last breaths.
I don't want to know that.
Who could have planned such a horrible murder?
Oh yeah, who was it that we said we thought did it? Wasn't it Ayame?
That's what
Just
I think. I think you wanted to jump on that bandwagon.
So there is...
No, they said they abandoned 2 words.
There is a killer among us in this case too?
Among us?
Like that time with Higa. Are we going to doubt each other again and accuse people?
I think this
Oh, you think? I thought that's what smart people do.
I know it's painful, and I won't force you to if you don't want to, but if we don't, that means we'll have no choice but to give up our lives.
We'll sacrifice our lives for the future of Danganronpa!
Yeah, I know. Sorry for the negativity. I'll work hard for their sake. As for my results of the autopsy, what I found out, the abnormal amount of blood loss. Oh, and the time of death, it does match with the Monokuma file.
I was also expecting that sentence to continue.
Same. Why is the name flipped now? Maeda Yuki? Okay. That's good enough information to help. Thank you, Inori.
I don't know.
Oh,
It's okay. You are welcome, Mr. Maeda. I'll check Tamori in more detail in case I missed anything.
shouldn't it be Mr. Yuki now?
Kanata is having it difficult as well, but she is steadily fighting the desperate situation on our hands. Let's do our best. I need to find out the truth of everything that happened in this case.
Oh my god!
Jesus.
Did you need to show me that again?
We gotta look at the body, man. Kazuna. Clearly she prefers others and tried to hit on the guys, but she too in her heart wanted to change and we were getting to know her too. She didn't deserve this.
Thanks,
Not only that, although it was bitter, we were always cheerful with Kazuna. The tension went up in a good sense, bringing energy to everyone. I don't know what that sentence is trying to say, but...
She brought up everyone's moods, I think?
Dear Lord, she really didn't deserve this. So then, why did you end up this way?
Great question, Yuki Maeda.
I have no time to grieve. There's a lot of things I need to investigate in order to find out the truth. It was the same time with Maki, but... Kazuna, I'm sorry for intruding. Really sorry.
Ugh.
Kazuna's body looked terrible. The whole body is bloody. As shown in the Monokuma file, the stomach and neck had stab wounds. The wound on the neck was still bleeding a little, and thanks to that, there was a bloody smell all over the room.
Oh! Why are we gonna look at this? Oh! It was bad enough zoomed out.
You're trapped in an endless dance of life and death.
Oh, I'm too grossed out to laugh at that.
This knife stabbed in the neck must be the murder weapon at first glance. I don't know if Kakeru would notice it, though. It seems that this time the killer did not dispose of the weapon, or didn't feel the need to go back for it. But this knife... It took you a second to clock what I was doing there.
It took me a second to remember who Kakeru was.
You're voicing him, bro.
Yeah, but after that I was like, wait, what do you mean, Kakeru? And then Sorry.
So I gotta bring up the levity somehow. This is really
I wasn't expecting that to make me laugh so hard.
It's a kitchen knife. Does that mean that the weapon could not have been anywhere but in the kitchen? I'll have to check the kitchen later.
At least we know Kakeru didn't do it. He doesn't know where the murder weapons are.
And there's one more question about Kazuna's body.
Oh, come on!
The wound on the stomach. The culprit ended her breathing by stabbing Kazuna in the neck. The file also stated the fatal wound is in the location as well. So what's the reason for the stomach wound? If you think of the possibility, they stabbed in the stomach and then stabbed her right away in the neck, or she was stabbed in the neck in a second attack and after she fell down here. This is a crafty killer. I wouldn't say crafty, more just vicious and savage. Really don't know in detail because I don't have the specialized knowledge. Kanata might know something, and I should consult with Kinjo as well. If I were the culprit, uselessly increasing the wounds would leave more traces behind. There has to be a reason for the stomach wound.
Yeah, the killer's a psychopath.
The Murder on the Orient Express.
I actually have that book. Like, on my
No,
computer right now.
No, this is not book club.
Sorry, my bad.
Sorry, my bad.
Just, like,
my bad, pal.
You just, like, got rid of all my dopamine, thanks.
I'm
Anything more
sorry.
you found on the body? If I take a look, the time Kazuna died is around 9:30 p.m. So whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is a prime suspect. I'll ask the others about it and find out. It's time to move.
Move, 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 move. Dance, dance, revolution. Yuki, why the
wait, no, I already
fuck are
talked
you
to you.
dancing?
I already talked to you. My bad.
Hey Yuki, I had this really interesting plan and involving. Hey Yuki, I had this really interesting plan. I even bought all the gear for it. You want to hear about it?
No.
Bye.
Are you sure? Are you sure you get that chocolate?
No.
Actually sounds pretty good to me. I'll have to...
No. He doesn't
Let's
have chocolate. He's trying to bait you.
Let's first finish looking inside the switchium. That is not a real word. There seems to be more clues left around. Really?
Well,
Probably the
lantern?
burns, I guess. And also the giant glass window broken open. This is
The
what
killer jumped in. Oh my god. The
killer jumped out the window.
No, I can't. I'm actually. No one say what I'm referencing. The killer's the Phantom.
Could be. Phantom.
Tis a ghost. Wait, Ben 10
Tis
did.
a ghost, Rinosuke Naruto. This is what
Tis a
stands out the
ghost!
most. This is what stands out the
It's
most.
the ghost of Yankee Jim.
The bite of 87!
Where's out the bite of 87? This is what stands out the most at the scene of the incident.
The bite of 87!
I didn't know because it was dark, but through the window you can see the bite of 80. You can see the power room. The glass window in the power room was this one then, the window for the control room. But this window was broken for some reason. Did the culprit kill Kazuna and break out through the window? Was Craz's theory correct? There's a possibility.
Phantom killed him?
Break this window and come out from the side where the equipment is, then go straight to the through the.
Then go
Or at least
straight.
to the exit, the door of the second floor corridor. But I don't know if I were to go straight out the hallway anyways. I don't know if I were to go straight out through that hallway if I were going to leave the power room through the entrances of the control room. What the fuck is this line saying? God damn it, this fucking translation. What's the reason?
This translation is really testing Noah today.
As an escape. It's really pissing me off. If you think about it, it's not possible. Going to the control room through the entrance, using the window as an escape route, because if someone heard that, heard the noise from the power room, it would have been a matter of time before being discovered.
Okay, another another thing I have against this translation. Please separate the lines better. Holy shit! So many times it makes it look like the line's gonna end.
Making me so fucking mad. I'm balding so hard. Besides, breaking
No,
the
it's
window
crashing out over freaking English language.
I'm almost. It's almost making me crash out more than Rei. Almost.
More than case files?
Almost.
More than case
I guess it
files?
hurts. I mean, I will say, I guess it hurts more when you have to actually read it aloud.
Like, if you read it in your head, you can, like, subconsciously rearrange the sentence to make it make more sense, but when you're reading it, you're just reading the words, so... I wouldn't have broken glass for no reason. For now, let's leave it as a reference for later.
A reference for that drawing I'm gonna make later. You think you can leave yet? Have you examined the lantern? Oh?
Yes, I did. Yeah, this is what I've been concerned about from before. There's a long line of something running along the wall of the control room.
I knew there was a mechanism.
No, it's fused, right? It's actually broken in the middle, cut with a knife. No, rather it's a burnt mark. The fire in the control room and this fuse. There could be a relation, right? Then someone triggers the fire inside the control room through the fuse. Is this the cause? Who? And for what reason? Perhaps the killer did it, but I've got no idea why.
Sorry. Who? Question mark, comma.
Man.
Can we leave?
Do either of you know why the original team that translated Case 1 didn't translate the rest of it?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
Ah!
Either way,
I
it's,
would assume just time constraints or something.
I would have waited an extra 5 years if the dialogue was actually readable.
the window's broken. Enough for one person to pass through. It's a big crack. If you go through this way,
I am
go through the power room without using the entrance of the control room.
I am fruit.
Kazuna's corpse has almost drained all the blood from her body. It's dropping color with each minute. With her eyes open, let's close them. Is that it? That's nice though.
If that's what you had to do, though, I'm gonna be a little bad.
No.
Okay, what are we missing?
Maybe the bookshelf? I don't know.
Maybe book club is relevant.
Still got no idea how this works. Hey, Haruhiko, I'll take the chocolate. Can you tell me about your plan?
Well, to be honest, Yuki, that was the entire plan.
To give me chocolate, that's it?
Yeah.
I'll take free food.
Great.
Thanks, Haruhiko.
Maybe examine the burns in the hallway, or the blood on the floor.
Yeah,
Can I move? I'm trying my best.
Oh,
This,
called
it's
it.
a blood stain, but what is this? This seems odd, right? Kazuna's body is clearly deep in the control room. The blood leads from the entrance to the power room. It's strange. There's no blood outside either. Did the culprit kill Kazuna and then run away in a hurry? No, wait a minute. The fact that this blood is so close to the entrance means that the struggle started at the entrance? So why are the windows broken? Was breaking those a part of it? Besides, there's this blood near the entrance of the control room. Guys, did you know there's blood near the entrance of the control room?
Did you know there's a fox statue? Do you know there's fox statues? Hey, did you know there's fox statues? Did you know there's fox statues? Did you know there's fox statues?
No blood anywhere.
What is this referencing?
I don't know what he's referencing.
How hand-holdy a certain game is. No one knows what I mean.
Oh, Dual Destinies.
Yeah.
Did they wipe the blood spots? The blood spots.
The blood spots, of course!
Did they wipe the blood spots of the power room? What in the world happened?
What in the world happened? Can you leave?
You okay? Yes, we can.
Yes! What the fuck?
Hey, Ayame, what are you doing?
Burning?
What is... Okay.
Oh, Yuki. Well, I'm checking this area here.
Hello, killer.
Do you know what that is?
A killer.
What is that? Burnt charcoal?
Isn't that weird? When everyone gathered in front of the power room, there wasn't anything there. Well, nothing like that in the corner, right?
Right, I was here too, but I couldn't have done that.
Shouldn't we check what it is, then?
No light is safe. No, I know light is safe.
Oh my god! Ayame, what are you doing? Did you stumble into something?
Did she die? Yeah. She saw the bite of 87. Oh my god!
Oh my... Whoa.
What the fuck happened? Girl. Oh,
That is a good question.
Wait, that could be
But,
Is that-
oh no. That's a trap. There's a trap set up here. Ayame, what?
Oh,
Why is there
God.
blood? Ayame, who was walking to investigate the strange object, suddenly it grabbed her leg and she started bleeding. The flesh near the back of Ayame's left thigh was sharply cut and it was dropping a lot of blood. Ayame!
She's not dying, Yuki. You can calm down a little bit.
It's still very severe.
What? What? Sorry, what happened? I saw I saw her scream. I heard Ayame scream. Ayame! Ayame? What is it? Is this blood?
Before that, let's call Kanata first, quickly.
Is that blood? I can't see things if they're not 1 foot away from me. Okay. I'll call her.
Ayame, how are you feeling?
No one, don't, everyone, stay back.
Huh?
There's a hidden wire.
Wire?
Damn you, April May.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
That's fucked up. Looking closely
Oh, I'm
at the
sorry.
place-
And the scene wasn't.
You know what I mean. Looking closely at the place where Ayame fell, at the bottom part I was able to see a sharp wire that was hard to see. At least I noticed it, because of Ayame's blood on it. It's too thin to see it with the naked eye, though. What is this? That burn object was used as bait. Who installed a trap like this?
But it wasn't
Why?
burning when we first entered the scene.
No, before that, what do we do with Ayame? If Kanata was here, she's a surgeon. She might know what to do.
My guy, she's gonna be there any second. There, she's like, oh my lord. Hey, I got Kanata here. Hello, Kanata here.
Wait, Hatano? What's going on?
Well, she got caught in a wire trap. Kanata, what should we do?
Wire trap? Why is that? Read this! I'll look at her vitals first.
But is it okay? Is there a place where we can even treat her at? Currently, the nurse office is locked. What place do we use to treat the wound?
That's true. But the amount of bleeding is bigger than expected. I have to do something about it quickly.
Be careful, there's still a wire there.
Can we, like, not get 2 murder victims on the second case? That'd be nice and fun.
By Kanata's judgment, she took Ayame with her. It's okay. Ayame, as an athlete, she must have a strong will. Let's hope it's just a scratch.
Did not look like just a scratch, Yuki. I hate to break it to you.
But there's not much time left before the class trial. I still haven't figured out that much. Curses. What kind of person would do this? It's not enough with killing Ayame, even trying to set a trap on Ayame.
I don't think it was
Ayame
specifically.
I said Ayame twice, didn't
You
I?
did.
It's not enough killing Ayame, but yeah, they set a trap on Ayame.
Is that wire far away? It was installed by the culprit, but was there a target in the first place? If you make a trap like this, it's a complete indiscriminate attack against an unspecified person. I don't have much time to go through the details. I've only searched the control room, so let's quickly investigate the other places.
Hey, do you think we can trip? What the? Yuki!
First of all,
It's a god!
Ayame got an injury while trying to investigate this area. What I found is... this looks like a black object. Another flashlight. It says, a flashlight? Another one? This flashlight is burned. There's also a fire inside the control room, so was this flashlight burnt at some point inside the fire? No, wait. If it was a flashlight, was it already inside the room? 2 flashlights were broken inside. If so, why is this one here? And who used it?
Oh my lord.
Let's,
Why is he, like... He's a god.
about that one.
Yuki! Is Ayame okay? What do I do? What do I do?
Take it easy, Akane. I know you're worried, but the class trial will start soon. We have to focus on the investigation first.
A friend is hurt! We want to investigate? Is it that easy to work around like that? I'm sorry, Yuki. I shouldn't be mad at you. It's not the right way to do that.
It's okay. I understand. Just try to calm down. Once you calm down, I have something to ask. The lines! I have something to ask you, Akane.
It's the lines! There's something in the lines! It's like the numbers.
No, I think this one's on you.
This one's on me? There was a period at the end of that sentence! I thought it was ending! That's the translation's fault. It's making me so fucking mad. I'm sorry. Whatever.
I love
Whatever.
the
It's my fault.
translation because, like, that's why I like the translation because it's so bad, sometimes funny. Something to ask?
Yes. Not only you, Akane, but also in the dorms, Tsurugi, Ayame, and Mikako weren't there. At that time, even though nighttime was starting, you didn't return to the dorms, right?
Oh yeah, I did it. I mean, that's right. Well, I tried to get back, but I couldn't because body. Just past 9 o'clock, I was cooking.
Okay.
Let her cook.
Cooking. So the reason why the food was already done every day was because of this?
Yeah, it seems like there's a lack of ingredients today, though.
Chemical reaction to cause a fire?
Because I wanted to make different recipes, but alas, I could not. What?
I made a mistake while making tempura.
Well, how does that become wearing? I mean, mistake while making tempura, so all the oil splashed onto my clothes.
Ow.
Oh my... I tried to go to bed soon. I had to wash the whole thing in the bathroom because the washing machine. There's no period even. Come on. I was like expecting every line to just not be ending. Wait, this is you.
Oh, I see. By the way, were you alone during that time?
Sorry, but was I alone? Akane, were you alone at that time? Yeah, Akane. Ayame seemed to be going through training. Because she was there before going to bed.
So, that's the case, I see.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Thank you for telling me this. We must find the culprit together.
Yeah. Hope keeps on going, Maeda. Taira's testimony.
There's so many
Wait.
people in this room.
Whoa. Yuki, you think Ayame will be alright?
Not sure. I'm worried, but since she was hurt on the leg, it shouldn't be too much of a problem, I think.
I had like a distinct feeling that someone said a leg injury shouldn't be too fatal. Ayame, she got injured while trying to investigate, right? I can't forgive a killer who even does this. Let us investigate more for her Ayame's sake.
Yeah, there's not much time left, so let's hurry.
Go up right, there's glass.
I see it. I just want to talk to everyone first.
Even Rei?
Maybe we
Especially
can
Rei.
skip her.
I truly am sorry about Kizuna.
Yeah. Right. I hope you're able to open your heart up to us.
Open your heart up to Christ first.
Open your heart. Come to think of it, I heard that before.
Oh, you weren't here with us at that time. After our reunion, we were able to, move Kizuna's heart.
I don't mean to blaspheme the dead, but I honestly can't believe that point.
Wow.
You too? Rei said that as well. You're a good person down to the root, though. You do seem stiff and partial.
No, I can feel that to be the case because you've been close to the others these days.
Missionary?
Maybe he means like being an ambassador or something.
Ambassador to the community!
It was only a week ago. It was only a week since we met her, but the nature of Kizuna
What?
was strange.
What? What a little guy!
I'm gonna ignore that one.
When I left Tsurugi's group, I felt hesitant, but it was a bit unbelievable that I didn't care about my pride enough to return to you again. Of course, that's just my opinion. If I actually thought like that, for you guys, I would have. Just forget I said anything.
I feel like I had like a stroke reading this conversation.
Kinji, I know that's not the case right now, but can't you reconsider? Be with everyone together again?
Be with made me think of a different
Don't
thing.
talk about it. I changed my mind once. I don't plan on doing so again. Don't worry. Rest assured, I'm not trying to blame or ignore you like Rei. I intend to exchange as much. I intend to share everything I know. So don't be too disappointed. Now,
I stab you.
let's overcome the crisis that's right in front of us.
Alright, Kinji. I'll talk to you last.
Ah!
That was a visceral scream.
It was.
They're always visceral because I hate her. Ha!
It's the end, Yuki. It's the end of me.
This is the end.
Why, Teruya?
Sorry. I'm sorry. It may be my fault that Kizuna died. Ah!
Wait, what does that mean exactly?
sorry.
Please calm down and tell me.
Well, that's... now that I think about it, something just came to my mind. Was it the second day? Must have been the first night after breakfast together. These days, my routine was to check the items at the antique shop before I went to bed. And as soon as I woke up the next day, I'd go back and check again.
Are antique shops so good? I guess because you're a merchant, you understand it.
Did we
My
not go
grandmother
over
would
this
not
in the
like to
last
hear that
murder
line.
investigation?
That's also... Okay, well, when Kyoka died, wasn't there a lot of stuff used in that crime from the shop?
The shop.
I was worried that it'd happen again, so I looked at things every day, and perfectly memorized the type and locations of each object. Anyway, so I looked at the items on the second evening, and went back to the antique shop, and as soon as I got up the next day, I found out some stuff was missing, though.
What? What things?
That's the problem. At that time, all the goods are still properly in order before I went to check. I can't think of what's missing.
Brother,
At all.
please.
But I know something must be.
Teruya, there's no doubt that the things that disappeared.
Yeah. There were some things inside the power room, weren't there? That fuse, the lighter, the flashlight. They all disappeared back then, I'm sure of it.
So that would mean that the killer prepared the tools very early in this case?
Well, I'm not so sure about that, but I'm certain the time the tools were missing was at late night time.
So this is an impromptu murder.
Late night time. But at that point, only Rei... Tomorrow? Kazuna and Kinji weren't with us. Those who weren't with us were wandering around late at night, right?
Huh? Then the culprit's one of those three?
No, it'd be too easy.
Oh, then can't really be Kazuna because she's already dead.
Right, then that only leaves Rei and Kinji.
Ray!
My memory of things is clear as crystal.
Except you can't remember what was stolen.
It's...
They're crystal clear, except I don't know what was actually taken.
It's still too early to conclude anything, but it seems to have been a good reference. Thanks, Teruya. By the way, can I ask you just one question? Is the wire that just hurt Ayame from the antique shop?
Ayame got hurt? What do you mean?
Brother,
You
can't
didn't hear?
You didn't hear? Oh!
Oh, you didn't hear? Just before the power room turned off, the killer installed a wire trap. Ayame got caught there and she injured her leg.
Wire trap? Why is that?
I feel like there's gotta be a better wording than wire trap.
No, wire trap makes sense to me, but is Ayame pulling a Celestia Ludenberg and making herself the victim here to make herself seem innocent?
I can't believe you. What's the name of that robot again?
Robo Justice.
I can't believe Robo Justice attacked me again, Yuki! Aha!
Oh, was that the
That
reason why
weird-ass-
Kanata and Ayame just went up and left?
Went down together is crazy wording.
Yeah, I think the killer is more cunning than we thought.
I haven't seen it, but maybe the wire didn't come from the antique shop? What disappeared then was the fuse, lighter, and the flashlight. There were wires, but those were still in stock, so probably not.
Okay, so
That's
do you
true.
remember what's missing or do you not, man? Make it consistent.
Okay, thanks for the clue anyway. I don't know what's going on with your memory.
So,
My memory sucks!
was I any help? If so, you're welcome. Let's do our best to catch the culprit, Yuki.
I find it funnier that he just assumes he was.
That's right, otherwise we'll die.
1 ayah, 2 ayah.
Yeah, 3 yeah.
I guess I have to speak to Tsurugi to look at the glass.
You're my bitch, Maeda.
Maeda, what happened earlier? I saw Kanata with Ayame leaving the power room. Well, that is... I explained to Tsurugi what had just happened. What? A wire trap? I still don't know why the killer installed such a thing. Was it targeting not only Kazuna? If you're still aiming at someone like Ayame was, it just adds more evidence to the crime. No, probably not. Huh? How do you mean? Looking at the case, the wire trap feels a little out of place.
Are you telling me someone else set up the wire trap?
I'll tell you more about it during the class trial. I have to do some research here now. Having said that, Tsurugi looked ahead again. What Tsurugi was investigating...
The glass.
Are these pieces of broken glass from the power room window? Yeah. This is also strange. Strange? Dr. Strange?
Damn it!
The shape of the broken glasses, temperature, the direction that the fragments flew off from...
The fragments?
I see. Can I take a look too? You can. Just be careful to not damage the scene.
Oh no, I shattered them into more pieces.
Fragments were broken into pieces and splattered on the floor. Inside, I felt the darkness of that room little by little. Also, the shards were quite hot because of the fire. How did this even happen while we were resting? In the first place, I don't even know what time the situation even happened. Come to think of it, Tsurugi, why weren't you at the dormitory at the time? You said to follow that rule, didn't you? Come to think of it, Yuki, you weren't here back then. There were only 6 of us. It was Akane, Ayame, Mikako, Kinji, Rei, and myself. What happened here exactly? With this fire, why did the power room become like this? Yeah, I'll tell you. At the class trial, I explained the situation to everyone else once again.
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
First of all, the reason I wasn't in the dorms at the time, if the others ask, it's because I discovered something. What? It was around 9 p.m. As I was about to go back to the dormitory after completing my investigation, I heard Ayame scream.
What?
Hearing that there was a fire in the power room, I hurriedly headed to the 2nd floor of the school where I met Rei, Kinji, and Ayame there. The situation at the time was that the smoke from the power room was leaking into the hallway, and we hurriedly went in to extinguish the fire with the fire extinguishers in the hallway. At the power room entrance, in other words, I went to the corner of the power room and turned off the lights, but suddenly I heard an explosion sound from the other side. That was the broken glass. When you heard that sound, were you all 4 together? Yeah, me, Ayame, Rei, and Kinji were at the power room entrance. We saw a lot of smoke, but we were close enough to confirm each other's positions. I see. The only thing I can think of is the killer was inside the power room, broke the window and ran away. Did you see any other person besides those 3? As I mentioned earlier, it was smoky, but I didn't see anybody else. Wait, but at that point, Akane and Mikako weren't together? I don't like cutting it here like this, but I'll tell you soon. Anyway, I turned the switch to extinguish the fire at the entrance, and when Ayame, Rei, and me went inside, Kazuna was dead. At that point, the body's government announcement came out, and after listening to the broadcast, Akane and Mikako came to the power room first. I don't know if you came after them, correct? That's right. Then what about Kinji? You all went in together, but Kinji did not check the body? Kinji heard me when I told him to check the back broken window and went to the other side. But there were no clues other than what we already see here. After listening to the... Oh, that's probably Tsurugi. After listening to the broadcast, Akane and Mikako came. After that, the rest including... Oh, no, that is... Me and the dormitory came, correct?
Yeah, this is unfortunate. Like, I guess it should have just been a matter of time before you ended up guessing wrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
No. Now you gotta say this one as Yuki.
No. Yes. It seems the overall development of this case is roughly on this map.
Yes.
But something is quite questionable. To be honest, it's suspicious that there's 2 people out when the situation happened.
What?
Maeda, Now that there's not much time left, instead of being with me, can you check on Akane and Mikako? I want to confirm if they stayed together before the body discovery announcement. Can you find out about it for me? Are you suspicious of them? Well, it's true that they don't have an alibi, but... Then please do. I need to investigate the window more. Oh, Tsurugi, 1 second. Can I ask you one more thing? I just heard about the whole situation from you, but I still don't get what's so weird about the glass shards from the window. Simply put, it's neatly broken.
That looks neat.
Besides, the structure of the window is strange. I was gonna comment on that, but I didn't really say anything, but it looks like the window was cut in an X shape. If we go back into the power room, you'll see it, but it looks like the window was cut into the shape of an X, which is quite odd.
God damn you, X-Men.
Oh dang, I didn't realize Monokuma was hiding out here. The funny thing is, I wouldn't have even made that joke had I not, like, rewatched tiny bits of the DR3 anime.
Look, even the glass is broken and the body can pass through. The lights in the power room hardly reach inside the power room, correct? No matter what principle the room was made of. If it was marked and sealed at this level when the fire broke out, the outside of the power room would not have spread the flames more than what was expected.
Is this guy still speaking English?
And this was the sense of incongruity you mentioned.
What the fuck?
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Maeda, there was no time. I can't explain in detail here. I'll tell you at the class trial.
Wait,
First of all,
Yuki.
check out
Are we
the
there
outline
yet?
of those 2 people I mentioned earlier. No, we're not there yet. Okay.
Are we there yet?
Poison.
So basically the only thing I got from that conversation is that Smokey is the killer.
Smokey debate. I heard
My god,
explanation.
My god, we found Monokuma's long lost cousin.
Long lost cousin. I heard Tsurugi's explanation, but I didn't notice anything strange that stood out. Is there something that can only be seen by him as the ultimate police officer?
Wait.
Anyway, I'll know when it comes to this trial. The investigation.
Have any of you guys played Kindergarten 2?
No. I've seen the Cub Scouts play it, though.
Oh, Smokey the cat, then.
Oh my god.
Come here, Smokey!
What about Cub Scouts?
Craz was making a reference to Danganronpa. What?
Danganronpa?
No, he's making a reference to Kindergarten, my bad.
Already?
The headmaster of this school, Monokuma, wants to inform you that the fun is already pouring out at this hour. It's already close to midnight, so let's hurry up and finish this. All of you, please gather at the door with the red carpet on the first floor of the school building. The class trial will soon begin. Oh, I hope this gets really fun. Maybe I'll even enjoy it.
Has it even been an hour?
Oh yeah, I thought, like, I was looking at the playlist. I thought this was going to take a lot longer.
Finally, it's time. Damn it,
It hasn't even been an hour. What the fuck?
I haven't even investigated properly yet. I've only checked the power room and the power room. There's also a situation with Ayame and the timing was too late.
The power room and the power room and the power room.
Well, if I stay here, Monokuma will kill me because this isn't a joke. Let's go.
This isn't
Somehow,
no funny business, Maeda.
Even with the information we've collected so far, we have to find out the culprit. It's not just me. If we put everyone's heads together, we can definitely go through this like last time.
So I do like how Tsurugi was basically trying to delegate stuff to Yuki there. I thought that was a nice touch.
Sorry, she's just back already?
I guess so.
Oh, Yuki.
I'll also say that I'm feeling more comfortable with Tsurugi. I've altered his voice a little bit. I've gone away from the gruff tone of voice, and I've gone for more authority. Does it sound a bit better?
I can't really tell the difference, but I do think that I think it's like a gradual improvement. Yeah.
All right.
I like it.
Yeah.
Ayame, are you okay?
No, I got a cut on my wound.
I applied first aid as a substitute for a bandage. It's not all the bleeding, but
Wait!
What?
Wait, we never talked to Rei!
Oh shit, we did it!
Yeah.
We never talked to Rei!
I'm so sorry, Nat. I thought we would have been able to talk to Rei after we talked to Tsurugi.
Guess she wasn't gonna offer anything helpful.
Fuck you, Yuki.
She was probably just gonna say something mean-spirited again. So,
Hey, at least
least
not
you would've-
talking to Rei has at least cut down on editing time, Noah.
that is true.
At least you would have understood what she was saying.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm just
Ayame.
waiting for like Rei to just say a slur because of this translation.
I hope not. Ayame, the time is already running out. We have to get to the trial. That's all we can do.
Yes, I heard it too. Well, I got the first aid for. Well, Kanata was tending to me and returning to help more with the investigation. It just showed up. I guess there's nothing to be done about it now.
No, don't overdo it. Rather, is your leg okay?
Is the leg okay?
Ayame?
Maeda. Hatano's leg.
What?
She. Well,
Yes.
What is it?
The truth is, my
Oh my
left
God.
eye tendon has been cut.
Jesus.
I can't even walk. The damage might be.
Okay, I don't think even she would go that far just to give herself like more credibility. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think
considering
she's
how
the villain
crazy the
anymore.
killer has to be, I wouldn't put it past her.
Well, you know what? You actually make kind of a good point there, but I still don't think that she would damage
I
her
mean,
leg.
to be fair, if she gets out of this, she can probably find some sort of alternative to walking.
She's an athlete. She lives to run.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's still not out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah. I guess you're
Like,
right.
we know this killer is fucked up.
I don't know if the damage is permanent or not. Only time will tell.
What?
it was unfortunate that the tendon part got cut so much. I don't know what would happen if I had surgery right now. Also, I don't know if there is a room on this school to do this risk.
Wait a minute. What is that? You can't walk, let alone run?
Okay, quit reading Noah's mind, Yuki.
Actually, the lower part of the thigh, I can't feel it. Without Kanata's help, I couldn't have made it here.
Turns out lives do not save lives.
This is so outrageous. It's nonsense. Ayame, you are a track field athlete. Is it okay to lose your talent in vain?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, Kanata, it's not your fault.
If only I were a doctor who could fix it all at once.
Stop. This wasn't Kanata's fault, but like Yuki said, we shouldn't be arguing here right now.
Gotta find this bastard.
Isn't the class trial about to start?
But Ayame, in the future, you...
Even if my legs were fine, if you fail the class trial, we'll all be killed. This is fine. I can worry about my legs later.
Like, it sounded like this, I'm still like, is she crazy enough for this?
So, let's go now. It's enough. I can manage if Kanata supports me. I'll be fine.
Ayame... I tried to stay calm, but Ayame's body was shaking. I don't know what this line is saying.
You would be the most
You would be desperate yourself. Anyone, you would be desperate yourself.
I still don't know what it's trying to say.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, I have to
Well, I mean, this would be a shock to anyone, just suddenly not being able to walk anymore.
Nevertheless, I have to try to overcome the class trial for everyone. With a strong mentality. I got it.
Mentality.
You're right. When you die, it's all over. It's not
Okay, Yuki.
Everyone's there.
Yeah.
When you die, it's all over.
Coming back in here.
Remember when Kyoka died?
Yeah. I was hoping this wouldn't happen again.
Ayame, is your leg okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
No questions asked.
Yeah, it's no trouble. Kanata gave me first aid. I'll get better soon. For now, though, Kanata will be supporting my footing, is all.
Tano?
Is it so? Really glad we can have this trial with confidence. Trial.
He's about to lose it.
Nice trial. Can you spell trial? I'm going to start this trial with confidence!
Nice.
Nice.
Whoa! I was wondering when that was coming out. It even changed my nameplate.
I see. By the way, Mikako where is she?
Huh? I can't see Kurokawa in this room.
Hey viewer, can you see Mikako? Mikako? I don't see her, Craz. What? I haven't been able to see her the entire investigation. Where'd she teleport to? Boo, I'm behind you. Ah!
Wait a minute. If they disappeared at this hour, could that be it? Mikako's the culprit.
What'd you say? Kurokawa's the culprit?
No, that's a hasty judgment. Maybe something went wrong?
Hiya! You're all here! This time I'm gonna be kind to you. I came out on the entrance. Face to face. You done releasing the bells, right? I'm really nice, aren't I?
Then are we going down underground like last time you
Is she down there already?
Holy heathen.
Oh, I'm sad that no one pays attention and respond to me.
What are you saying? We're missing
Shut up
one.
already!
Where did Mikako Kurokawa go?
I'm right beside you on another plane of existence.
Weren't you all together? Oh, it's true. Is that girl nowhere to be found? Unbelievable! Does she want to dip the class trial? Wait up, I'll bring her now. Kicking and screaming.
Help! Help me! But what's this?
Help me. I'm being abducted against my will.
But what's this girl being late for? She could die if she's late. Damn it!
Taira, who was in also came here!
Wow! Okay.
She may lack legs, but she doesn't lack guts! I have to give that woman a training regiment!
I don't think so. Maybe don't have an injured person train?
Well, I mean, Mikako can't really be the killer just because she isn't here, right?
I did it.
What do you mean, Kobashikawa? Kurokawa is not that kind of person.
Not that kind of person.
I'm gonna kick you in the ass.
Did you guys not see Mitsuhiro Higa as the guy who started the
EL6.
killing at the beginning?
Yes, but he was different. He was just an asshole.
He was.
That was expected.
Or are you going to claim he's an innocent person?
Nobody said that, Ray. You're making a straw man.
Kill yourself now.
I mean...
Something's odd. Didn't you guys used to tackle my words all the time?
What? Sad you're not getting attention anymore, Ray? Wah, wah, wah. I want attention. Meh, 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 meh. Ray!
Well, you were waiting for a slur.
She's making me so mad. She's making me so mad. She's making me so mad.
Tomori Kizuna did that often, but that bitch died.
I'm gonna kill you!
Hey, Maid, for some reason, you're being awfully quiet. I thought you would be the first to put a rebel
I'm gonna
attitude.
fucking slap you. Kill yourself. Me?
I don't think Akane has the energy to be angry anymore.
Sorry, what'd you say? Akane, are you okay? Come to think of it, you seem less energetic than usual. Can you tell? Oh, I just have something to think about.
You idiot. The class trial will begin soon. Of course no one has the energy for this.
Idiot? Of course I'm an idiot, dumb fuck bitch.
But it's weird, as I should... What is this saying?
Given the suggestion that Mikako disappeared,
Okay.
that the suggestion that Mikako disappeared, the suggestion that because Mikako disappeared, she should be considered the main suspect.
Okay. Given the circumstances of Mikako having disappeared, could she be considered the main suspect? It's worth putting our topic... It's worth discussing later.
Even Kinjo thinks that?
Even Kinjo gets mixed up translation lines?
Can't confirm it yet, but some of my suspects were selected during the investigation. Mikako is one of them.
I'd be surprised if she wasn't, knowing this
Why
guy.
Mikako? Well, she helped exorcise the speed demon from me.
Let's talk about that during the class trial.
Singing
Discussing here will only get things
agitated.
agitated.
Well, yeah, but Mikako still needs to be here for the class trial, you know?
Just wait. Monokuma will bring her dragging and screaming, "Help! Help me!"
Mikako screaming. That would be a sight.
Everyone waited long enough. I brought the latecomer.
Mikako-chan.
You look more tired than usual.
Hurry in! It's the first time, so I'll be flexible in this particular case, but next time, I'll punish you with no questions asked! Well now, all 12 of you are finally here together. Like last time, I'll be going down first, so take the elevator to proceed!
Proceed with caution!
Mikako, what happened? I haven't seen you since the investigation started. What have you been up to? I don't think you came from investigating, were you?
Hey, I don't think she plans on opening her mouth anytime soon.
You should shut yours.
Why don't we leave the... Oh, this is gonna be good. Why don't we leave the bitch alone and go down already? It doesn't matter if you want her to speak here.
Kill yourself!
Also, good job holding it in and letting me finish the line first, y'all.
Yeah, of course.
It's a challenge every time.
I can tell.
Are you asking for a challenge?
I will let you destroy my world!
Mikako?
Help me!
Just thinking about it is something. Hearing it actually being played is something else. It's just so visceral, dude. Help! Help me!
I bet that was the last thing you were expecting. You were gonna make the joke again, weren't you? Oh my lord.
Help me!
Okay. Alright. No more using that one, okay? Because it's gonna completely derail the rest of the episode.
Trial. After it's over. Help me. I'll tell you.
That's suspicious. Very suspicious. I'm gonna report to the sheriff tomorrow.
Head at cheese. Head at cheese.
What? Why did you say it? Okay, alright, whatever.
What the fuck is a head at cheese?
If you are the culprit, you won't be able to survive when the class trial is done.
Hey, she just proclaimed her innocence. I'm just saying.
It can't be. It's not her. Kurokawa, was there a reason you were being late?
Come on, what? Why won't you tell us? Now, everyone, I know you don't like doing a class trial. I wanted to stop this situation at any cost, but it happened. It's really futile at this point.
Resistance is
What
futile.
will happen next? First, let's pass the trial and talk. Now only think about surviving the trial and clear your minds and eyes from any misconceptions. Tsurugi's right. I couldn't afford to think differently right now. All we must do is survive. We are again at the crossroads of life and death.
Yes, let's clear our heads and face this head on. And surely we can make it. We can figure this out.
Yes, I'm not alone. Everyone is here. I hate to doubt someone again and turn them into a killer, but I have to. Again, I have no choice but to do with this class trial. We'll talk to Rei first.
How long are you going to stay put here? Let's hurry.
Damn it!
Shut the fuck
Never mind.
up.
I already regret it.
Ugh, I'm here twice. I feel like I'm gonna be sick to my stomach.
Sick
Already
on my
hurting.
stomach. My power! It's over 9,000! Oh my goodness. Put so much into that. Again, another hellish trial begins! All of us are the accused! I'm not gonna back out at all!
Nice.
I don't know how you do it, man.
Help me. Noah tries not to laugh, and then just laughs anyway.
Do you have any NyQuil? I'm very tired.
I do have NyQuil at on my desk. Yes.
Pass it over! Pass it over! I need it!
Okay, Satsuki, calm down.
Satsuki investigated very seriously, but then she took a Benadryl and forgot what she found. Sorry.
If you take another Benadryl, will your suit turn completely pink?
Benadryl!
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I'm totally not addicted or anything.
Is there really another killer among us?
Among us?
The person who killed Kizuna. I feel like I tend to lean into using my natural speaking voice for Haru too much.
It's okay.
It's alright.
If you do what you think is correct for everyone, you will be able to find the killer. I'm sure of it.
Craz, why'd you just start laughing?
Well, I'm setting it in the chat.
All right. Well, I'll take a look at that after we finish talking with everyone.
Hey, sorry. I can't do this.
I'm worried. Something doesn't look right for everyone.
I mean, someone died.
I just need to tell everyone that my leg is fine for now. All it would do is make them more confused. If I tell them the truth, I don't think now is the time.
Sorry, wait, what happened to your leg?
There's something very bustling about this case.
I think he meant to say puzzling, but sure.
Did someone say puzzle? That reminds me of the puzzle.
That reminds me of a puzzle.
Time to enter the ghastly gates of hell.
Let's go. It kind of looks like a train station. I don't know, at least to me.
Choo choo.
I see what you mean.
Thanks.
Let's reveal the corrupted. Let's reveal the corrupted seed that brought among despair and committed murder again.
It's really painful, but I have to do it. Cheer up, everyone.
I'll open up the elevator door.
No Korean, no Korean, yeah!
The elevator goes down underground with a rattling sound. It was the second time I felt it, but my heart couldn't calm down again. There's no guarantee that the culprit will be revealed safely and as easily this time. But I have to do my best. Though I am a little nervous this time. Sorry, nervous this time. I could only investigate the power room in the power room, and I don't even know who the culprit was. Can we properly guess in this state?
Yes. What? Mikako?
Huh?
Yuki, the traitors have selected you to be killed.
What? What?
Banished from the traitors' castle. Farewell.
Huh? Mikako? Yes?
I'm pretty sure that isn't actually something from the traitors. I just wanted to make that joke.
Mikako talked in a very quiet voice in the elevator to me. Her voice was in a whisper, so without realizing, I answered in whispers as well. It seems the others didn't hear because of the elevator's noise.
Kitchen. I've been cooking. Math. Knife. One was missing.
Really? It seems Mikako went to investigate after all. The fact that one kitchen knife disappeared means that the murder weapon on Kazuna's neck was brought from the kitchen. I mean, we already kind of guessed that. That's not really... It's not really... What?
Yuki, can you hear me? Yuki! And...
Yes?
I love you.
What? Huh?
I mean,
Wait,
never mind.
Okay.
I'm assuming, right?
Okay. Mikako seemed to have something to say. I could swear I heard her say she loved me, but...
I never liked someone like you.
Even though the number of words seemed to be few, when I really need it, she talks more than I thought. But thanks to the information Mikako gave me, the source is becoming more clear. It will be helpful for the trial, even just a little. I'll take note of it.
Earthquake! Oh god, the train station has arrived at its next station.
For a long time, the elevator carried us down to the basement. With a huge shake, the elevator arrived to the classroom.
Mr. Shaky?
Classroom? The courtroom. God damn it, what?
Class court!
Alright, let's
Court
go.
is now in session for the trial of... everybody. Oh my god, it's so ugly.
You're all here. Great. Let's start a late night class trial.
Late night book
I am
club
but the
trial!
wandering fortune teller. Your lucky color is green.
The what? The womb. The room looks different than last time.
Of course. If you always do the same thing in the same interior, all the tension dies, right? Change. It's a law that we all need.
But I hate change.
Oh, hey, you and Kinji are on the same wavelength, Craz.
It's a repulsive room.
fucking green.
If you're noisy and starting to fall asleep... What? It's so noisy and you're starting to fall asleep, so just go to your own seat already.
I don't know English.
I'm just having a malfunction, don't worry about it.
Error. Error.
Everyone seems to be prepared. I feel a very different atmosphere since last time. Is this because you went through a trial once already, or is it because your trust is falling apart and you're falling to despair?
Shut up and
You won't get
stop,
the pope,
you damn stuffed toy.
Hey!
not
I'm not a
stuffed.
stuffed toy! I'm Monokuma! I'm not upset. Whatever. Even if you rush me in, I was gonna start anyways.
What?
We should finish quickly and everyone go back to sleepy time, yeah?
What?
That is, if not an eternal sleep for the majority. Okay, let's start!
Dreamland.
The tension starts flowing as soon as we stand on each bench. It's like making a wall. It's like a wall is coming between us and making everyone more suspicious. When I stood here, I realized once more that it begins again.
Diddle diddle. Oh, come on!
Kazuna, a girl who was a classmate, and she was looking for affection recklessly. But at the end, she opened her real self to us, and it wasn't that bad at the beginning, no matter what anyone thought in the process. The killer who butchered her so badly. And not enough with killing Kazuna, the culprit who committed an unforgivable crime also made Ayame lose her leg with a trap aimed at random.
Okay, honestly, before we get into this, I just want to say,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, she was the one that pointed out that burned flashlight.
Well, I'm pretty sure anyone would have seen that and walked up to it.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
she, of all people, walked up to it.
Wouldn't you
Again-
walk up to it if you were the first person to see it?
Yeah,
Well-
like,
That's a...
she didn't. She also didn't walk up to it until someone saw it. Someone else saw it.
That's actually a good point. She didn't actually go to walk towards it until Yuki walked out. Until someone was a witness to it, she didn't walk towards it. That's actually a really good point.
And that actually makes sense because of the blood path in the entrance. Because if she did it beforehand, then someone could have been like, wait, that could just be her blood at the entrance. But no, she had to make sure someone saw her get cut by the wire.
The trial to uncover the killer begins now. The trial that took her life. The trial that risked her life. A lie that took her life. A
Like
betrayal
text
at the
box.
risk of everyone's lives. Giving an excuse to survive. An excuse to kill. A fake trust in our classmates. A life-threatening debate. A life-threatening excuse.
And then
a
there's
life-threatening
I'm sorry,
trust.
sorry, just Ray looking so smug while everyone else is like nervous is so
Look at
Fitting.
Kakeru.
a life-threatening
A life-threatening class
class
trial.
trial. To be continued next week on Dragon Ball Z. All survivors must participate
Alright, well,
in a trial. The survivors must debate. Okay, can I read that?
sure.
And find the blackened that disturbed the order at the end of the discussion. A vote will be given for the blackened if the majority the culprit, they alone will be
Okay, well, this
punished.
is basically just the
And
spiel
the
that Monokuma gives at the start of the class trial. So.
remaining ones will no.